What is the Darknet? The Darknet refers to an unindexed part of the internet that is inaccessible via standard search engines. It's a realm shrouded in mystery, often associated with illegal activities, although it also serves as a refuge for whistleblowers and journalists seeking anonymity. This shadowy network operates through software like Tor, which encrypts data and reroutes it across the globe, making users virtually untraceable. But what exactly happens in this hidden world? The answer is as complex as it is disturbing. With an estimated size much larger than the surface web, the Darknet remains an enigmatic and dangerous corner of the digital world, where anonymity is both a shield and a weapon. The origins of the Darknet. The concept of a hidden internet predates the rise of modern web browsers. In the 1960s, the Advanced Research Projects Agency Network, ARPANET, laid the groundwork for encrypted communication. Originally designed as a secure means of communication for the U.S. military, this technology evolved into a system capable of masking digital footprints. By the 1990s, encryption tools became widely accessible, enabling the creation of a decentralized internet ecosystem. These innovations, while initially driven by noble intentions, gradually gave rise to an underworld where illicit activities could thrive beyond the reach of traditional law enforcement. The role of Tor and anonymity Tor, or the onion router, is the cornerstone of Darknet operations. Developed by the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory, it was originally intended to protect government communications. However, its open-source nature allowed civilians to adopt the technology. Tor's network encrypts data in multiple layers, resembling an onion, and reroutes it through a series of volunteer-operated servers. This ensures that the original source of the data remains concealed. While this level of anonymity is invaluable for activists and journalists, it also provides a haven for criminals. Drug dealers, hackers, and human traffickers have all exploited Tor's capabilities to orchestrate illegal activities. Silk Road, the rise and fall of an online black market. The Silk Road was the first and most infamous marketplace on the Darknet. Founded in 2011 by Ross Ulbricht, operating under the pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts, it became a hub for illegal goods ranging from narcotics to counterfeit documents. Transactions on the Silk Road were conducted using Bitcoin, adding an additional layer of anonymity. By 2013, the site was generating millions of dollars in revenue. However, the FBI dismantled the platform after an extensive investigation, arresting Ulbricht in a San Francisco library. The fall of the Silk Road marked a turning point in the fight against Darknet crime, but it also set the stage for the emergence of even more sophisticated platforms. Ross Ulbricht, the mastermind behind Silk Road. Ross Ulbricht envisioned the Silk Road as a libertarian utopia, where individuals could freely trade goods without government interference. However, his idealism quickly gave way to darker realities. Court documents revealed that Ulbricht had attempted to hire hitmen to eliminate perceived threats to his empire. These allegations, coupled with the platform's role in facilitating drug overdoses and other crimes, painted a grim picture of his legacy. Sentenced to life in prison without parole, Ulbricht's story serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of unchecked ambition in the digital age. Alphabay, a more sinister marketplace. Following the demise of Silk Road, Alphabay emerged as the largest and most lucrative Darknet marketplace. Founded by Alexandra Cassis, the platform offered a wider array of illegal goods, including weapons, hacking tools, and human trafficking services. At its peak, Alphabay had over 400,000 users and facilitated transactions worth billions in cryptocurrency. Unlike its predecessor, Alphabay operated with greater security measures, making it harder for law enforcement to penetrate. However, a coordinated effort by international agencies led to its downfall in 2017. The arrest of Kazis in Thailand marked another victory in the battle against Darknet crime. Alexandre Casas, the downfall of Alphabet's creator. Alexandre Casas lived a life of luxury, funded by the profits from Alphabet. His downfall began with a critical error, using his personal email address in Alphabet communications. This oversight allowed investigators to trace his activities and link them to his real identity. Arrested in Thailand, Kazis faced extradition to the United States but was found dead in his cell under mysterious circumstances. His death remains a topic of speculation, but his capture demonstrated the growing expertise of law enforcement in tackling Darknet operators. Cyber assassins, hitmen for hire on the dark web. Among the most chilling offerings on the Darknet are hitmen for hire services. While many of these platforms are scams, the potential for real violence cannot be dismissed. Cases have emerged where individuals sought to arrange murders through these services, only to find themselves defrauded. Nevertheless, the very existence of such platforms speaks to the moral decay that anonymity can foster. Law enforcement agencies continue to monitor these sites, but the challenge of separating hoaxes from genuine threats complicates their efforts. The case of Beza Mafia. Fake hitman services. Beza Mafia operated as a hitman for hire site that turned out to be a sophisticated scam. Despite its fraudulent nature, the site attracted desperate individuals willing to pay thousands for its services. In some instances, those who fell victim to the scam found their personal information exposed, leading to further complications. The site's operators were eventually apprehended, but the psychological toll on those involved highlights the darker consequences of such schemes. Darknet's drug epidemic, fentanyl and beyond the Darknet, has played a significant role in the global drug epidemic, particularly with the distribution of fentanyl, a synthetic opioid 50 times more potent than heroin. Vendors on Darknet marketplaces exploit its anonymity to sell these dangerous substances, often resulting in fatal overdoses. Law enforcement faces immense challenges in combating this trade, as shipments are typically small and difficult to detect. Efforts to curb the crisis include enhanced monitoring of postal services and collaboration with international agencies. The role of cryptocurrency in Darknet transactions. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Monero are the financial backbone of the Darknet. While Bitcoin's blockchain allows for some level of transaction tracing, privacy-focused currencies like Monero offer complete anonymity. This has made it increasingly difficult for law enforcement to track illegal transactions. However, advancements in blockchain analysis tools have led to several high-profile arrests, signaling a growing capability to counteract these methods. Hansa Market. The trap set by law enforcement. Law enforcement's covert takeover of Hansa Market was a landmark operation. By secretly running the platform for several weeks, authorities gathered intelligence on thousands of users and vendors. This operation not only led to numerous arrests, but also sent a powerful message to those operating in the shadows of the Darknet. Operation Bayonet: How Authorities Cracked the Dark Web. Operation Bayonet was a global initiative targeting multiple Darknet marketplaces simultaneously. By coordinating efforts across continents, law enforcement agencies disrupted the Darknet's ecosystem, seizing millions in cryptocurrency and arresting key players. This operation underscored the importance of international collaboration in the fight against cybercrime. Pedophilia rings on the Darknet, a harrowing reality. One of the darkest aspects of the Darknet is its role in facilitating child exploitation. Despite ongoing efforts to dismantle these networks, the anonymity provided by tools like Tor makes it a persistent issue. Advances in technology and undercover operations have led to significant breakthroughs, but the battle is far from over. Each success represents a small victory in the fight to protect vulnerable children from exploitation, the Darknet and terrorism, weapons sales, and more. The Darknet has become a resource for terrorist organizations, offering access to weapons, forged documents, and other tools of destruction. These activities pose a direct threat to global security, prompting governments to prioritize the monitoring of Darknet platforms. Intelligence agencies are developing new methods to infiltrate these networks and prevent potential attacks. The ethics of the dark web. Freedom versus crime. The Darknet raises complex ethical questions. While it serves as a lifeline for dissidents and journalists in oppressive regimes, it also enables crimes that harm countless individuals. Striking a balance between preserving digital freedom and curbing illegal activities remains a contentious issue, with strong arguments on both sides. The role of whistleblowers in exposing Darknet crimes. Whistleblowers and investigative journalists have played a crucial role in exposing the Darknet's darkest corners. Their work often comes at great personal risk, but serves as a vital tool in holding perpetrators accountable. By shining a light on hidden crimes, they contribute to the ongoing fight for justice and transparency. Darknet's connection to real-world crime, human trafficking. Human trafficking networks have increasingly turned to the Darknet to coordinate their operations. The anonymity it provides makes it difficult for law enforcement to track and dismantle these networks. Combating this issue requires a multifaceted approach, including technological innovation, policy reform, and increased public awareness. Can the Darknet ever be truly eliminated? The decentralized nature of the Darknet makes its complete elimination unlikely. However, targeted efforts by law enforcement, combined with advancements in technology, can significantly disrupt its operations. The Darknet is a reflection of the broader challenges posed by digital anonymity, a double-edged sword that serves both noble and nefarious purposes.